Greetings, people. Your friendly neighborhood executor here again. Um, Today, I wanted to talk to you about MGTOW versus transgenderism. I know it seems a little crazy, sort of a bizarre compare and contrast, MGTOW versus transgenderism, but I think there's a connection here, in my humble opinion. So I personally would like the opinion of the MGTOW community on this, whether they think that it's a legitimate thing or not. And there's a lot of good people in the MGTOW community. I can't name them all, but the ones that come to mind off the top of my head, Sandman, um, TFM, Turd Flinking Monkey, um, Howard Dare. Howard Dare has some very deep thoughts. Um, so these are all good people who contribute a lot to the MGTOW community, and I don't agree with everything they say, but for the most part, I agree with the opinions they have. Um, um, Something TFM, he says feminism is not a communist fascist movement, and this is I disagree. I'm probably he probably says this because I'm the one who posts this on his videos a lot about feminism being a communist movement, which in my opinion it is. It's a very communist movement. Um, but I don't want to talk about that right now. Just wanted to sort of a side note. Um, okay, so where do we begin? Um, I want to start off by telling a quick story. When I was a younger man, growing up in the 80s, it was really cool. Lesbianism was really cool, and like all the guys, they encouraged women to be lesbian. It was just like the coolest thing. And a lot of women weren't lesbian, but because it was like the cool thing, and I guess it's still a pretty cool thing. Um, I noticed women over time have just sort of I self-identify now as being either like lesbian or bisexual. You know, I know women. As far as I can tell, they're completely straight. But if you ask them, they will just tell you they're bisexual, even though they've never slept with the woman. They have no interest in women. So it's just sort of become the norm to be bisexual female, even if you're not. Even if you're completely straight, you just say, "Oh yeah, I'm bisexual," And so I'm here um, with the MGTOW movement, with men going their own way, because they're since essentially we don't have any rights. Um, and this is what bothers me about feminism. Feminism is not. They're like Black Lives Matter. They're not about equal rights. It's just this person's life. You can't say all lives matter. Just Black Lives Matter. And if you say otherwise, then you're a racist. I mean, how do you? I mean, it's insanity. But with feminism, with the communist movement of feminism, it's only their rights matter. Men's rights don't matter. Only women's rights matter. And it's to the point where they want to take away your rights as men. They trample on your rights. So we take away rights for men. We make them second-class citizens. We give women all the rights. Only women have rights. And they just love this idea. They just love it. You know, And when men, we're in a relationship, it doesn't take long to figure out you don't have any rights in the relationship at all. You know, your money's not yours. Nothing you have is yours. Um, your kids, you're never allowed to see them again. They go to court. I feel threatened. He threatened me. Look, there's a picture of him at the gun range. It's so terrifying. And the liberal judges just give them everything handed to them on a silver platter. They really believe that every man in America is a violent, dangerous thug who's going to hurt the female. That's just total, absolute stupidity. Okay, so we don't have any rights. A lot of men just go their own way. They're like, I'm just done with women and their crap. I can't deal with more. Especially after you've been married a few times, had a few girlfriends. You've lost your kids in divorce court. You pay your attorney to go in there, and your attorney's really just working for the other side. I mean, it's like, what am I paying you for, pal? You're supposed to defend me, represent me, man. But they won't. They won't. They just work for the other side. Guarantee you'll never see your kids again. It's just ridiculous. But I mean, a lot of men, yeah, they go MGTOW. But here's another thought. What about this current trend in transgenderism? Like everybody I meet now, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people I run into, all of a sudden they've jumped on the transgender bandwagon. All these men, and I'm thinking to myself, are they really transgender? How can all of a sudden they're all transgender? Is the conspiracy theory? Is it the plastics? It's the BPA and the plastics, and we're all becoming women. I don't know. I mean, but I have an alternative theory, which is maybe since men don't have any rights, you have two options. You can go your own way, or you can become a woman, whereas then you have rights again. You see, because as a man, you're the dangerous, violent, evil man who's going to destroy everybody. And if you're a woman, well, they really can't say that anymore, can you? You know. Um, and so it just makes me wonder if this isn't just something like jumping on the bandwagon to you know get some rights. And I expect in the future that pretty soon all men will say, "Oh yeah, I'm transgender," whether they are or not. They'll just, "Oh, I'm a transgender," just like all the women were, "Oh, I'm a lesbian," even if they're not. And the social engineers seem to be pushing for this. So I don't know if it's like they're pushing for one sex. You know, I don't really know what their ultimate goal is with this, but and I'm not attacking transgender people. I have nothing against transgender people or gay people or whatever. It's just I'm just bringing this up as a point of conversation because I want to know what the MGTOW community thinks. I mean, do you think these guys are just jumping on the transgender bandwagon to try to gain some kind of rights? They're just grasping at straws. I need some kind of rights, man. I'm drowning here. I got nothing. You know, is that how they feel? So all of a sudden I'm a woman now. I'm a woman. I have rights. I'm part of the team. So certainly as men we don't. At least as far as the government's concerned, we don't have any rights. We're just scum. We're just scum that they take money from. You know, we work. They take half of our income. They put it in their pockets. Cha-ching. That's the government. They love that. So, also, if you're offended by my Trump shirt, too bad. I don't know what to tell you. So, um, that's all for now. If you have any comments about this particular topic, leave them. I can't guarantee I'll respond to anybody because I'm really, really busy. I have like 3 jobs. And thanks for watching.